We're going to continue on with our core workout tonight. Okay, so it was deceiving maybe that I said core workout. Maybe it felt like we are going to do some easier stuff, but I don't know if you guys felt like Monday was challenging or not, but I thought it was challenging. I felt really sore afterwards. So kind of a little more where that came from. High reps tonight, so we're going to use lighter weights. So if you have your, I know I've been telling you heavy weights, but if you have your extremely heavy ones, you might want to back off just a little bit and do a little bit lighter weights. Or more moderate, just so that you can make it through all the reps, because there will be a lot. Okay. We'll throw some high intensity in a 30, 20, 10 sequence with multiple exercises to work from. So that'll be great. Low impact options all the way through. So those of you that need that, I will make sure and give that to you as well. So let's go ahead and warm up. We're gonna do a little yoga flow to warm up, to stretch out and bring some heat to our body. I'm gonna turn this on speaker view so you can see me. So those of you I didn't get a chat with, hello, I'm so happy you guys are here. All right, make sure you're muted microphones, and we can chat after class if you have any questions. So let's get going. All right, so big inhale all the way up, and we're gonna sink into a chair. So just bring your hips down and back, reach your arms nice and long. We'll do that again. Big inhale up. So warming our big muscles and trying to work on that spinal extension here with the arms past the ears. One more time. Oops, I got out there. And sink down into a chair. And good. We're going to crouch all the way down. So bring your hands all the way down to the floor. You know what? I forgot to change my screen. Let me put me down a little bit here. So we're going to crouch down into a ball here. As you come up, circle your arms up, back, and around. Let's do that again. Crouch down. And just warming up our ankles, warming up the bottoms of our feet, pressing our arms away as we move through this motion. One more time, and then we're going to put those two together. So sink into a chair. And then crouch all the way down and circle your arms around. Let's do it again. Sink into a chair, hold, and crouch all the way down. And circle your arms up and around. One more time, please. Sink into a chair. And crouch down, nice and low. Circle your arms all the way back and around. And from here, we're going to hinge at our hips, flat back, into a forward fold. So just hang there, let your back round, and then into a flat back once again. So nice stretch for the hamstrings, and fold forward and release. One more time, flat back, and fold forward. Roll yourself all the way up from the beginning. We're gonna start again. So chair, stand tall, and crouch down. Circle your arms all the way around, and into a half lift or a hinge, and forward fold. And one more time through that sequence, chair, sit hips back, all the way up, and crouch down. Circle your arms up and around, hinge at your hips, flat back, and forward fold. And moving on, roll yourself back up. Good, we're gonna take it all the way back down, walk ourselves out into a downward facing dog, so hips are high. Heels are pressing toward the mat, stay right here. And rocking forward into a plank position, either on your knees or on your toes. Hold there for a moment, and rock back. And if you need to modify this, you can do a child's pose to a half plank. Let's do one more time, rock back, and into a plank. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. We're gonna start from the top, put it all together, so we'll roll up. Sink down into a chair, stand tall, and crouch down. Circle your arms up and around, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Good, and go back to a half lift. And then walk your hands out, downward facing dog. Keep your hips back, and rock forward into a plank. And from here, I want you to drop your knees first, soften your elbows, lower your hips to the ground, and just stay right here. Just relax. And we'll go back into a plank. And then drop the knees again. So we're just adding a little bit more. Bending the elbows, lifting through the chest. And back to plank. One more time. Drop the knees, soften your elbows, and lift through the chest. And walk your hands back to your feet, starting from the very top. Bend your knees to roll up, chair, and sit back. Sweep those arms around, crouch down, and sweep the arms up and around, and hinge at your hips, Good, forward fold and half lift. Good, walk out into a downward facing dog or child's pose. Rock forward into a plank and let the knees drop. Lift through the chest, hold. Good, and from here, everybody back into a child's pose and stay right there. All right, adding on, okay, come back into downward facing dog. Take your right leg, lift it off the ground. You're gonna send it forward into a lunge. So right leg, knee over ankle, lunge position here. We're gonna swing both of our arms up and then reach them back down to the ground. Do that one more time. And all the way down, take your right leg, place it back with the downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up, send it forward, knee over ankle. If you need to have your back knee on the ground, you can. Otherwise, arms up, and then reach down to the ground. Great hip flexor stretch here. And let's do it again. Up. And release, downward facing dog. We're gonna take it from the very top, so walk your hands to your feet and bend the knees to roll up, sink into a chair and circle around. Good, crouch down low and circle up and around. Hinge at your hips and fold forward. Come into that half lift one more time. Walk out, downward facing dog. We're gonna stay right here for a moment and then roll up and over into a plank. Soften the knees, soften your elbows, lift your chest, rock back into a downward facing dog, right leg lifts, and send it forward. From here, either dropping the knee to the ground or keeping it lifted. Arms up, you've got 2 on each side. And one more. Hands to the ground, push back into a downward facing dog. Left leg comes off the ground, send it forward. Lunge, either back knee on the ground or up, your choice. And one more time. And hands to the ground, push back into a downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take a big knee bend, roll yourself all the way up, and shoulders come up, back, and around. We are ready to go. So hopefully you're feeling a little warm and limber. We're gonna move into a 30-20-10. That's gonna get our heart rate up right away. Let me kill this light because it's shining in you guys like crazy. Okay, so 30-20-10 means that we do 30 seconds of moderate intensity, we do 20 seconds of higher intensity, and 10 seconds of max effort, okay? So I'm gonna move my mat out of the way because our first exercise is gonna be jumping jacks, all right? We're gonna go from jumping jacks into push-ups and then into squat thrust. So I know those are really big exercises. So jack option, no jump, okay? Push-up option on your knees, and then a squat thrust option. You can squat and walk back, just like that. Or you can also do it on a table or chair or a couch, just like this, so that you're a little more upright. So keep those in mind as we go through. We're gonna do our jacks, our push-ups, our squat thrusts, and then we're gonna repeat that sequence one more time, okay? So, for the time frame, 1 minute on the clock. There's no recovery, we just go right into the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna set 3 minutes on here. Ready, set, and jumping jacks are first. So, easy jacks, easy jacks. So maybe your easy jack starts out right here. That's fine. Just know you've got 30 seconds right here. Okay, so you should be able to talk at this point. If you had somebody in the room with you, you could carry on a conversation, just nice, moderate. As we move into our hard training zone, okay, it's gonna be a little harder to breathe. Maybe just spit out a few words if you had someone to talk to, and pick up the pace right here. A little bit faster, landing in the heels, okay? Still touching our hands overhead. So this is really relative to your fitness level. Okay, everybody's fitness level is a little bit different. In 3, 2, top speed. 10 seconds, all out effort. Should be a little hard to talk. 3, 2, 1, get down on the ground, push-ups. Easy push-ups. I'm gonna do them on my knees for my moderate intensity. I'm gonna go slow. If you needed to, you could even come down in tabletop position. You could do them against the wall. Whatever felt good for you would be fine, okay? So we've got 10 seconds left right here. Your hard zone, maybe it's on your toes, okay? So change levels of intensity, 20 seconds. If you're doing push-ups with me on your toes, core is so tight, bracing. Now for that highest intensity zone, if you're already here on your toes, maybe it's pulses, okay? Maybe it's hand release. Let's go, 10 seconds. Wherever you're at, go hard. Your next exercise is a squat thrust, done. Come up to your feet, easy squat thrust. So squat down, walk back, walk in, and rise. So it kind of feels like an active recovery of sorts, right? Good, keep going. Make sure that you're doing that full squat. You're letting your hips go down, okay? Coming up in 5 seconds, we're gonna add some intensity changes. For me, I'm gonna use the next level to jump my feet back and jump my feet in, just like that. So let's go. Change the intensity level right here. Keep coming. You've got 5 seconds left. So maybe it's not a big move, but just enough to change your heart rate. And full intensity. I'm gonna add the jump at the top, right here. We will do a recovery after this set. So wait for the timer, here it is, and done. Okay, that was one. Guess what? We've got to do one more just like it. So starting with your jumping jacks, catch your breath here for a moment, get a drink. Starting with the jacks at that moderate intensity level. All right, here we go. Second set's gonna be hard, just go with it. 3 minutes on the clock. Easy jumping jacks, easy to moderate, right? Again, maybe it's just real slow, controlled, whatever works for you. Good. Check in with your jack form. Heels on the ground, toes pointing out. We're not jacking like this with our knees in. It's a recipe for disaster. Let's go a little faster, ready? A little more intensity. Good, remember, quiet landing underneath your feet. Anytime you're moving, your core is engaged. You've got 5 seconds right here. Think about how you can turn it up for the final 10 seconds. Ready? Go. Come on, 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, down for push-ups. Go. These are easy push-ups, right? Nice. Elbows are pointing back towards your hips. You're not at 90 degrees, even though that has been the way we've done push-ups for a long time. But new studies show that push-ups done with your elbows pointing back protect your shoulders. Keep going. We got 5 seconds left here. Now I personally think that the 20-second set is the hardest. Okay, so go there now. That's just me. Maybe it's not you. Then level up. You're in your 20-second set right here. Keep going. That timer on. We got 5 seconds left. And full effort right here. I'm gonna do pulses. Whatever you need to do to make these harder is fine with me. 3, 2, 1, to your feet. Squat thrust, ready? Slow and steady. You can take the walk back. Maybe you wanna start your first option with a chair or couch. Totally fine. Maybe the down and up doesn't feel good at all, and maybe you're here, you're in a tap back kind of person. That's great too. All right, getting ready here in just a moment. We've got to level up. Ready, set, and go. Right here. Come on. Add a little bit more. I'm just doing the jump back and forward, saving some room to do that jump at the top for my final push. And here it comes. Ready? 10 seconds. Nice and quick. Go until the timer goes off. Woo! And time's up. All right. Walk that one out, guys. Take about 40 seconds to recover. Hopefully you felt all those different levels like you always do when we do 30, 20, 10s. Then you grab a drink. Okay, moving right along. So we're gonna have 5 exercises in this next block of work. Some of them are unilateral, which means that we'll do our right side and then our left side, and those will each count for 1 exercise, but 5 rounds, 25 seconds each for each round. We're gonna do that 3 times through. So like I said, a lot of repetition for these exercises. So moderate weights, our first exercise, skiers, okay? So we did the chair earlier to kind of warm up skiers. So you're gonna swing your arms back and then reach both arms up so your biceps are next to your ears. You're gonna control the weights on the way back and then lift them up. Now, if at any time it's too intense, take out the weight, drop weight, whatever you need to do to keep going. But this is gonna be really great for the core and back. So 25 seconds on the clock, you have a 15-second recovery where I will demonstrate the next move. So be paying attention. Let me get the timer going. Like I said, we're gonna do everything 3 times. So first one, skiers, and begin. So sink back, lift your arms all the way up. So if you're really doing these correctly, you're getting a tricep, straight arm tricep extension in the back. Also squeezing your rear delts. Every time your arms move, your core is stabilizing your back. Okay, keep going. 1 more, and time is up. Good, rest for just a minute. 1 weight for this next one. Tricep overhead extension, drive to the knee, and then go back to tricep. It's right side, knee lifts on this one. Ready? Arms up, tricep overhead, drive to the knee. It's a quick drive in. It's like a standing crunch. Okay, you can even make that noise if you want to. So if you needed a heavier weight, you could grab one, but you want to keep in mind that we're going to do the left leg after this, so there are a lot of tricep work. 1 more, and done. All right, same thing, other side, all right? So get the arms back up again, and I'm going to turn to the side here. Ready, set, and tricep extension, go, and drive. Now be mindful that we're not crunching down, rounding our back completely. It's just like you're stacking your ribs right onto your hip bone. Okay, like an accordion. Not only that, we get really great balance training when we're picking up 1 leg off the floor. And done, okay? Hold tight for a moment. Next up, side plank with a rotation. So you're gonna come down onto 1 elbow, onto 1 knee, and lift your arm up. Now, if you don't wanna do this with weight, you don't have to. But you're gonna rotate down, time started, and you're gonna lift back up. So rotate down, you're on 1 knee for this first time through. Next time, we'll give you the option to go bigger. But the weight comes close to the body, pushes underneath, and lifts. And you can always do this without weight. Good, we got 1 more time right here. Rotate, and time. Good, flip end to end, or you can turn away from me if you want to, but put your weight in your other hand. Stack your elbow underneath your shoulder. Come up onto your knee, start in a nice tall position here, and begin. Rotate. It's not just the arm moving. It's not just this kind of action right here. You can notice my rib cage. I'm actually twisting, okay, through the torso. And we can exhale on the way down and inhale on the way back up. Oh, that feels so good. I haven't done these for so long. I love them. And time, okay? Set your weight down for just a moment. Sorry. I actually, you know what? We are done with that one. So we're gonna pause for just a moment. And we're gonna repeat that whole segment, okay? So going back to the skiers, sorry, that went faster than I thought. Pick up your weights again, back to your skiers, and here we go. So arms back, squeeze up. Little more power. On this time through, use your hips and thrust them forward and squeeze your back at the top of the movement. So we do not want to see this where we arch. There's not a lot of control happening there. Good, good, good. One more and done, okay? Drop one weight, right knee lift with a tricep overhead extension. I am sweating like crazy. All right, arms start up, right knee is gonna crunch in after the tricep extension, so brace the core and go. Extension and crunch. Good, now maybe you wanna go a little bit faster on this one. Now that you know the moves, kind of like these 25-second sets. They're just enough to feel it, but not too long where total fatigue sets in. And done. All right, left leg is next. Whew. All right, getting ready. Arms go back up. Brace the core tight. 3, 2, get ready, tricep extension first, and go. Hinge and pull. And if doing the crunch doesn't feel good on your body, you do not have to, okay? You can just simply put the weight right here and lift your knee. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but if that hurts your back at all, then that's a great option. Keep coming, you got one more, and done. All right, to the ground we go. So side plank rotations, whichever side you want, choose wisely. And if you want to on this one, you can go to your feet and your arm is up. Ready? And go. So that may not feel good, and then you just go down to the bottom knee. And maybe you want to be on your toes, but no weight. There's so many options. Keep coming, keep coming. You are over halfway, right here. Think about opening your chest all the way up every time your arm lifts. And done. All right, flip. Other side. It's amazing how with this core work, right? You can still get hot and sweating. Your heart rate's still high. All right, elbow to the ground. Go in the same position you were on the other side. And rotate. If you'll notice, every time you go to that T position with your arm up, okay, you feel your back really engaging to hold your arms away from each other. Come on, 5 seconds more. We can get one more in, and done. All right, coming back to our feet for our third round. Skiers is up, or up, okay? So pick up your weights and roll those shoulders back, brace the core, and go. Back, squeeze it up. Want you to change your tempo, slow back and quick up. Slow, slow, slow. Squeeze your backside to rise. Almost like how you would perform a kettlebell swing, where that movement and the power comes from the hips. Try it out. And you've got time for one more, and done. All right, one weight, I'm gonna give you an option here. Are you ready? Single arm, tricep kickback. So ready? It's gonna look like this, single arm, and then knee. Ready? A little stability with that other hand if you want it. Soften the knee, and single it out, pull. Single it out. So just a little touch of the fingers to the tricep. Okay, braces so that we're not all out of whack like that. If you feel like you can do it without the bracing, go ahead and try it out. Done. Woo, that was a lot harder. Okay, other side, same thing. You got 5 seconds before we start, so put the weight up, find your brace spot, fingers to the tricep. Ready? Soften your knees and begin. So take it back and then crunch. You want to think about your elbow pointing straight up in those tricep extensions. You can try a couple without bracing if you can. If it feels okay. Woo! Finding that fatigue right there on that third round. Time's up. Down to the floor. All right. Rotations. I don't have anything else fancy for you here with this. You can do them on your knee or on your toes, whatever you want. All right. So get into position. Arm up and begin. Good. Taking it slow in both directions, controlling this twist. Good, good, good. Now think about your hips. When we get tired, we like to let our hips kind of go all over the place. Got sweat dripping in my eyes. I guess that's a good sign. And switch. Whew. All right, so other side, set it up. And, okay, crying here. All right, everybody up. Arm up nice and high, and rotate. So sometimes we like to do this with our hips and we rotate our hips. That's not where the movement's happening from. Upper torso. Keep coming, guys. You've got 5 seconds left. We get at least 1, maybe 2 more. Oh, and time is up. Now, the good news is we're done with that set. We can get a drink of water. The not so great news is that remember the 30-20-10s? We're gonna do them again, okay? They're gonna be a little bit different, a little bigger, but you can always keep the first option if you want to. So jumping jacks are gonna be squat jacks, just like this. So if you don't wanna squat, or if you don't wanna jump, okay, your low option could be side to side squats, okay? Then we're gonna move into push-ups. These are gonna be diamond push-ups. So our fingers turn in towards one another, and our elbows go to the sides. These are working more of our triceps. And it's a lot more challenging, so do them from your knees if you need to. And then the squat thrust is gonna turn into a burpee. That was with a push-up. So the same movement, just with a burpee, okay? So again, slower, steadier if you need to for the more moderate version. And I'm gonna get a timer set here and ready to rock. So jumping jacks first. Ready, set, and begin. So go and begin all at the same time. So remember the low option. Squat to the side, lift your elbows. This is great. Remember what the lower, moderate intensity should feel like. You could carry on a conversation. Good, keep coming. Again, from the side view here, my butt's going back, my knees are going toward my toes. I'm bracing through the core. All right, time to turn it up just a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going faster. Whatever you need to do is fine. Maybe you want to even lengthen your arms to get a little more out of the shoulders here. Good job, good job. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do next. Okay, so ready, set, go. Highest intensity. Notice my double hop right in the middle. Almost there. Done. Okay, so to the ground you go. Diamond push-ups and begin. So try a little diamond with your hands. This is a nice low option from tabletop position, low moderate. Maybe even it's right here for you on your knees. To me, that feels a little bit more like my moderate high. Okay? So just think about putting your sternum right into that diamond area. And get ready, slide your legs back if you can. And maybe staying in tabletop is your best option, but maybe you just go faster, right? Those are options. Resistance and pace will change your intensity. All right, get ready, 10 seconds. All out effort, I'm gonna pulse right here. It's burning. 3, 2, 1, time. Everybody up, right into burpees. So
Again, use a platform if you need it, but I'm gonna do a push-up on my knees, walk in, and reach to the top. So these are moderate burpees. Keep coming. I'll show you new intensity levels on this next one. So to level up, add the jump, maybe push up on your toes, and stand tall. Here we go. Next level for 20 seconds. Remember, you can still do these upright all the way through. Okay, using a couch or a table. For that final level of intensity, I'm gonna add the jump at the top. Let's go. 10 seconds. Go fast. Go hard. Woo! One more. And done. All right, that was nice. But we gotta do it one more time. One more time. So, in 5 seconds, we go again. Again, okay? Starting with those slow squat jacks, taking this time as an active recovery. Good, try to take deep breaths. And maybe you want to do the jump, just keep it moderate. I really didn't think these were going to be as hard as they are. I apologize. I'm dying too. And one more. All right, more intensity here. So I'm going to lengthen my arms. Still landing in my squat. Still bracing my core. Good job, good job. You've got 8 seconds. And then we're going to go all out. Adding that double hop, ready? For those that want it. Out, hop, hop, out, hop, hop. Come on, 5 seconds. And done. To the ground. Triangle or diamond push-ups, however you want to look at it. Bring your fingers together. Let's go. Remember, slow and steady. Good, take this time to breathe. And if you need to, if your fingers are really close together, move them further apart. It makes it easier, okay? So keep that in mind, that you can go a little further apart to lessen the intensity. And likewise, bring them closer together and make it harder. One more, okay, here we go, guys. Slide your knees back if that's where you're going. Maybe bring your hands closer. You don't even have to go extremely fast here. Even just lengthening, okay, the stride or the length of your body will make it harder. And here we go. Maybe you bring your hands closer and pulse for 10 seconds. It goes so fast. 3, 2, and done. Burpee. All right, guys, same as before. Start slow, okay? Do the push-up on your knees. Take your time. And again, option right here. Walk back. You can do a push-up. Walk in and rise. Don't even have to do a push-up. But it's fun to have options. All right, guys, we've got 5 seconds left. I need you to think about how you're gonna make it bigger. Ready, set, and go. I'm gonna add the jump back and in. Every time you go back, your core bracing to support your back. All right, final 10 seconds, go. Top effort, adding a jump at the top maybe. And time up. High five. Whew. That was hard. All right. Walk it out. Take about 40 seconds to recover. Then go wipe off my face. I'll be right back. into another round of 25s. Okay, so you're gonna need your weights again. First exercise on the ground is the exercise I'm calling for. I'll show you a modification. So from your plank position, side climbers. So leg comes forward, goes back into a plank, other side, just like we did in the warm-up. You can either keep them nice and still without the jump, or you can jump those guys. Or if you don't want to, back stepping lunges will be just fine as a modifier to keep you upright. So 25 seconds on the clock. And let me get that timer going. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So down on the ground or lunging if you prefer. Just keep your eyes looking out in front of you if you're down in this position. I'll show you the different levels on the second and third time through, okay? I think we're probably all good right here, right now. Good, good, good. And one more time. And time's up. Okay, one weight is needed for this next one. Single arm clean and press. So hinging at the hips, bring the weight up, rack on the shoulder, press up, and then bring it back down, okay? Or curl to press. Here we go. So bring it up. Like I said, we're doing a lot of these, so don't feel like you have to go your heaviest weight unless you're feeling really good about that, because you know you're gonna do this 3 times on each side. So from the side view, okay, hips hinge back. And we got one more. It's gonna do the same thing on the other side. So just transfer your weight to the other side. We wanna do at least one practice with me. So hinge at the hips, let the weight fall in front of you, brace the core, pull up, elbow underneath, drive up, catch, and then flip. Here we go, 25 seconds. So since this is a little bit lighter weight, you can go faster if you feel good about your form. Come on. Little knee bends here. Big knee bends if you're using heavy weight. And again, the option, curl, press, if you prefer something a little more gentle. All right, set the weight down for just a moment here. And we're gonna go back to plank position. Spider-Man plank. So knee comes to elbow, press back into plank. You can do this on your knees and be right here. Ready? Let's go. Good. Maybe you want to be on your elbows, and it looks just like that. So flat back here, really engaging the core. Again, knees, totally fine. Maybe even tabletop here if you need a little more modification. And last one right there, flip over on your back, hollow hold. So flat back, legs straight, head either down or up. Modification, bent knees. Here we go. Time starts right now. Draw the belly button down. Look at your belly button. Lower the legs even more if you can keep your back flat. Shake, shake, shake. Maybe bring your arms overhead. Keep holding. Ah, this is the longest hollow hold ever. Ah. Keep holding, squeeze your inner thighs tight. Remember, knees bent if you need to. 3, 2, and done. All right, let's do it again. Woo. From the top. Side climbers. So you're on the ground. Here's your option if you want more. Jump and jump, okay? Time starts right now. So if you're doing the jump, okay, I need you to make sure that your knee lands over your ankle. Okay, we're not doing any of this kind of stuff with our knees going forward. I don't know if you can see my knee, but we need to keep it in that same position as when we were going slow. Come on, keep coming. Woo! One more, done. All right, single arm, clean, and press. One weight, here we go. Knees bent, core engaged, and hang it down. Here we go, hinge, and begin. Good work, good work. Be careful on the way down that you're not just letting the weight drop. Always control Resist gravity. Come on, let's get 2 more. And last one here on this side. And done. All right, shake out that arm. Not too bad. I might go heavier on my last round. That's what I'm thinking. All right, here we go. Shoulder rolled back, hinge at your hips, and arm out to the side. Begin now. Come on. If you have healthy shoulders, really get after this one by driving the elbow underneath to rack that weight. Almost there. Spider-Man plank is your next exercise. So you're gonna go down to the ground for this next one, and done. So set the weights down. I'm gonna put my hands on my weights just for an added option here to keep my wrist straight, okay, and then do my planks like that. You don't have to. It's just another way to keep the wrist a little bit healthier. So, knee to elbow. And go slow. It's really easy to just kind of go through the motions here, but quick in, slow back. Quick in. Good, good, good. You've got this. You've only got 5 seconds left. Remember, on your knees is fine. And done. Okay, hollow hold is coming your way. Choose any option you want. Draw the belly button down. Lay on your back. Protect your neck by keeping it down if you want to. And begin. Okay, I'm gonna lift because that feels okay. You can also put your fingers behind your ears to support. Moving your arms away from your midline always makes hollow hold so hard, okay? So some people can even do it all the way down here. That's great. Listen to your back. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, here we go. Final round. Roll yourselves over and get ready for those side climbers. I'm gonna grab my heavy weight. Okay, so side climbers and go. Remember, you can just step. I'm gonna show you an option. Lift one hand off the ground if you would like to, just for a different kind of challenge. Causes you to just really sink into that lunge. Keep coming, keep coming. You've got 2 seconds left. And done. All right, single arm clean and press. I'm doing my 15s. You want to add weight? Go for it. Last time on each side. Shoulders rolled back. Brace the core. Go. So hinge, drive it. You're gonna really feel the difference with that heavier weight. Okay, as your back has to stabilize to get heavy weight overhead. From the side view, looks like this. Hinge, pull. Keep coming. Time's almost up. Done. Just switch it to the other side. Whew. Be thankful we're done with those. Oh my goodness, guys, it's already 6:17. Where did the time go? 3, 2, 1, begin. Good, get under. Use your breath. Exhale when it gets hard to drive it up. Good work, good work. 10 seconds to go. Remember, you can always do that curl to press if you're getting tired. And done. All right, Spider-Man plank. Knees, toes, whatever you want to do. Final round. All right, to the ground. And go. Remember, slow back, quick in. If you want to make this harder, add a little bend of the elbows as you bring your knee to your elbows. Spider-Man push-ups, even better. Come on, we've got this. And last one, done. All right, hollow hold to finish off this set. Now, rotate rotate your wrist, give them a little break. Drive the belly button down and go for it. Come on. You're not doing hollow holds again. Okay, so just get it out of your system right here. Whew. Try maybe even lowering one leg. If you can't lower both legs, lower one leg. Then maybe switch it up. Come on, come on, come on. 5 seconds. 3. And time. All right, now we are done with that round, which means we're gonna go back into another 30, 20, 10. This time we're gonna use weights. And I want you to use your moderate or lighter weights for this. We're gonna start with jumping jacks again, okay? So, option 1, okay, or the lower option, taps with single arm punches, okay? Leveling up, a jump and a pull, a jump and a pull, okay? Final option, we're gonna take our arms to the side, we're gonna squat, and then bring it in. So kind of adding that second move that we did with the squat jack into the equation. After that, you've got push-ups. You're gonna use your weights, okay? These are tricep push-ups. Okay, you can do push-up and then a renegade row, push-up, renegade row. Now, you can do these from tabletop, or your easier option, slide your feet back, and then of course, go to your toes for the final option, okay? So we'll do burpees with the weights as well, okay? So that's where we're going. So I'm gonna get my mat ready. I know I'm gonna need my knees on the ground here. My pants are slippery. So starting with our jumping jacks, the taps, and the single arm push. Here we go. Time starts right here. So it's a tap, tap, tap. This is your lighter option. Now maybe you want to do this without weight. That's totally fine. You can go back to the way that we did it in the beginning from the first round. Great. Keep coming, guys. You have plenty of time to push those weights overhead on the 22nd round. That one's the hard one. So adding a little bit of a knee bend here and go. Push, pull, push, pull. So just an easy jack. And maybe you want to stay low impact, but just get a little more overhead. That's great. Remember the change. I'm going to show you the change. You guys keep going. This is the change. Go right now. Come on. Land soft in the heels. 3 seconds more. Done. Put the weights on the ground. All right. This is the renegade row. So put your hands under your weights. Sorry, weights under your hands. And tricep push-up and pull. Tricep push-up, pull. Tabletop position is a great moderate place to work from. When you're doing these tricep push-ups, your nose goes down in front of your weights. And remember, you can do these without weights. Still lifting the arm off the ground. All right, next level of intensity. I'm gonna walk my knees back right here. So tricep push-up, knees are wide, pull. Tricep push-up, pull. Now maybe you don't want to do the push-up, maybe you just want to do the pulling. That's okay. Get ready for that full plank. Right here, tricep push-up and pull. It's hard. It's supposed to be hard. And done. All right. Full burpee with the weight, or if you need to be a squat thrust, that's fine. If you do not want to do that move, here's your option. Deadlift, upright row, okay? So here we go. And begin here. So slow, walk back, push up, slow, and stand up. Do it again. You've got to use the legs here. Okay, so from here, drive it up. Do not round your back. What am I thinking? I'm gonna do push-ups on my knees for the easy version. All right, guys, getting ready to make it a little bit harder. I'm gonna add that jump right here. Still getting the push-up. To make this even more challenging, I'm gonna do an overhead press. So here's what my highest intensity looks like. Ready? Go. 10 seconds, highest intensity. Come on. And 2 seconds left, and done. All right, now you know what happens, right? One more time. But we're gonna shorten it up because we don't have enough time. Okay, so we are just gonna do, you know what, actually, I think we're just gonna stretch because it's 25 after, and I wanna make sure you guys get a stretch. So get a drink, you made it. I still have leftovers I'll have to share with you another day, but that's okay. All right, so find some space to stretch out. We're gonna be upright, take our arm across our body, wiggle our fingers. This arm you're holding on to, I want you to circle it up, back and around. So knees are soft, just circle. And even if you want to rotate toward that side, feels really good. Open up through the chest and the front of the shoulder. And good. Take the other arm across, wiggle your fingers, and release. Good. Arm comes up and around. So our blog this week, make sure you take a peek at it as we have more time at home. Okay, sometimes we like to cook, but sometimes we like to order out more too, right? We're more tended to have that tendency to just do something easy. So our blog this week talks about some different ways to have healthy takeout, okay, and choose healthy options because it's really easy to just order what sounds good, but that's not always what's good for us. So take a peek at that. We're gonna hinge at our hips here. I want you to reach your arms out in front, thumbs are up, and then open out to a Y, thumbs are still up. Open out to a T, palms are forward, thumbs are up. And then we're gonna rise all the way up and roll our shoulders. Let's do it again. Hinge at your hips, thumbs up, open to a Y, open to a T, and circle it all the way up and around. Take one leg back behind for a calf stretch. And then we're just gonna lift up onto the ball of our foot, reach our arms up, and then swing them back as our heel drops. Do it one more time, lift up, and drop that heel. From here, pick up your back leg, and go into a quad stretch. Hold on to something if you need to. Lean back a little bit. And this back leg that you're holding on to, take a couple knee circles, just up and around. And then place it behind your front leg. Reach both arms up and tip forward at your hips. Good. Round your back to start with. And then flatten it out. Good. And round again. This time I want you to sweep your arms out in front of you. Rise all the way up. And lift up and back. And release. Take your other leg. Place it back behind for that calf stretch. Heel to the ground. Arms up as you rise up onto the ball of the foot. And sweep them back. Good. Let's do one more. And pick up your back foot. Hold on to it. Other arm can go up or out to the side, wherever feels good. And the leg you're holding on to does a couple knee circles up and around. And then it slides behind your front leg. And we lift up our arms, squeeze our butt, and then round our body forward. Come up halfway, feel the hamstrings, release, and then hang forward. Okay, squeeze your butt, sweep your arms out in front, all the way up and back. All right, from here, just go to a side bend. So really push your arms away, biceps next to ears. And then I want you to tuck your chin, round your upper back. Stay right here in this rounded position like you have a big ball right underneath your rib cage. And then go to the other side. And go back to that rounded spine. All right, guys. Take your hands, reach them back down behind your back. Okay, hold here for a moment. And then gently pull on one elbow for a tricep stretch. And switch to the other side. And release. And we are all done. That went so fast, at least
for me it did. I hope it did for you. And you're all sweaty and gross like I am. So, question, what's your favorite takeout? What's your favorite healthy takeout? And what's your favorite non-healthy takeout? And you can be brutally honest.
We don't do that much takeout, but we love barwachis. It's like Indian.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
where is it at?
It is kind of near the old Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, okay.
Next to that black bottle.
Yeah.
But it's excellent. I highly recommend them.
Now, would that fall in the healthy category or non-healthy category?
I'd say a little bit of both.
Okay.
It's spicy, so which I love.
Uh-huh.
But you know, it can be a lot.
I love Indian food, so I'll have to try that.
Oh, I highly recommend it. They have a variety.
Yeah.
Of food from that part of the world.
Cool. I have a friend from India, and he comes over every once in a while and teaches me how to cook Indian. But it's all like from memory for him, so it's hard to duplicate it, but you know. All right, who else? Who else has some favorites? What's your healthy version and your non-healthy version?
Okay, our healthy version, semi-healthy, is like the Greek food truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a great salad.
Yeah.
Really good Greek salad. He likes their gyros sandwiches. So that's our semi-healthy. And then probably not so healthy, the calzones from La Porte Pizza.
Probably not, but that's really great comfort food.
Or stromboli or calzones.
Okay.
But we share them. We get two, and we do share them and have a salad with it.
That helps. See? Yeah.
They're huge.
I know. I've not had those ones before, but I know most calzones are humongous. All right, Shelly, you're up.
Well, I like having a Caesar salad with meatballs and sauce. No pasta.
Okay.
And so Crazy Carl's has good ones, and then Nick's Italian has some good meatballs and Caesar salad as well.
So that's your healthy option. Bye, Kathy.
I think that's our healthy option, yeah. Not so healthy, of course, Five Guys.
Yeah.
Probably. We probably do that once a month.
Okay.
And Mod Pizza, we do that too. It's maybe in the middle there, depending on how much you eat. But I typically do that with a salad as well.
Right. They do have good salads.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right, Jess. True confessions.
I consider it healthy. I don't know if it is Chipotle, and I get a Chipotle salad like in a bowl, and I just minimize cheese. I usually don't do any sour cream, a little bit of cheese with guacamole, and usually the healthy days are no chips.
Okay.
It's good because they're power greens. It's not just like
their salad, their lettuce salad that they make is it's very good. Of them, they put the salad in the bottom and add it, and then get to the end and I go and add some more on top. So salad on the top. Let's see, not so healthy. Oh boy, I don't have a lot of options by where I live, and if I would go pizza, although I hardly ever eat pizza because it has to be gluten-free. So that would be my really sinful, like gluten-free pizza with I try to load veggies on there, even though we've got meat and cheese and everything. Yeah. But usually the non-healthy takeout is Wendy's. I get a double cheeseburger with everything on it, but I'd get the lettuce wrap since I can't have the bread. That's still not the best option.
Hey, we're just talking.
Yeah, I'll get the fries, which is super cheating. So I'm like, well, there we go.
All right, Sahar, what do you have for me?
The healthy one, I started to take some gluten-free bread and pizza, or type of pizza called cornflower or corn, something like that.
Okay.
So it's a type of pizza with cornflower, not regular flour. So much better too.
Oh, right, corn flour. Okay.
And yeah, but the bad stuff, I cannot stop eating chocolate and eclair. This is my bad part. I'm trying to take like dark chocolate, but still has a lot of sugar too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know how to stop that one.
The dark chocolate's supposed to be super good for you.
Yeah, but it has sugar, and I think I should stop eating any sugar or any white sugar now until losing some weight, you know?
Yeah.
But there is no dark chocolate without sugar.
It's just not very good. My friend, what she does, because she has arthritis, so she can't do sugar because it's inflammatory. So she takes, I mean, she can do like some fruit sugar. So she takes dates and she dips them in cocoa powder, like dark cocoa powder. And then I know it's not the same, definitely not the same, but that's what she does. She's like, then I can have my chocolate, you know, the flavor. But yeah. Well, look for some good tips and stuff like that when you guys read through the blog this weekend. Nothing, I mean, I'm not, you know, trying to tell you what to do, but it's always good to kind of hear what other people do and be like, oh yeah, like lettuce wrap, that's a good idea. Even if I have to do takeout or fast food, like, you know, at least I can, you know, take a different approach, a healthy, like adding the power greens or, you know, the meatball and the salad. I like that. That's great. Like, I feel like you're getting some good Italian food, but, you know, keeping it a little bit lower carb, and so that's great. Yeah, I love that. You guys see, you guys have good modifications. So are any of you guys interested in doing the holiday hustle? It's a 3-week session between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
I do it.
Yeah,
I am. Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
You don't have to like commit right this second. I'm just kind of trying to get a feel. I'm going to send out an email too and kind of, you know, see what people are wanting to do, but that's kind of next on the schedule, you know, so I just want to touch base. So if you want to be thinking about it, maybe, and let me know if that would be, you know, something you'd want to do, then I'll definitely be available for that. So I'm hoping it'll bring us to the end.
Yeah, I'm going to need it.
It's a long time of year to do it.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere.
January will hurt.
What was that?
I'm not going anywhere.
I know.
So.